What is up, home workout and bodyweight exercise fans? In today's video, we'll be talking about pre-workout supplements. Now, if you're wondering, first of all, if they actually work, the short answer is, yeah, they do work. There have been studies showing that they can increase performance, especially when it comes to high-intensity interval training. But the real question here is, at what cost do they work? To answer this, I'll have a look at the 4 most common substances included in pre-workout supplements and talk a little bit about how these can affect your health in a positive or a negative way, but I'm also going to offer you some alternatives in the ending of this video. So substance number 1 is caffeine. Caffeine has been studied by itself and it has shown that it can increase performance in most kinds of workouts, but pre-workouts have the amount of 3 up to 4 cups of coffee of caffeine. Now, this by itself might not cause you real problems, but especially if it's combined with a lot more caffeine during the rest of the day, for example, if you're drinking more sodas, if you're drinking more coffee and stuff like that, it can cause issues, starting with really simple ones such as jitters, nausea, feeling sick, but also if you have an underlying condition of heart issue, it can cause problems to your heart as well. There have been incidents where people died because of pre-workout supplements. So since this seems to be the case, why not take your caffeine from a normal cup of coffee? Substance number 2 is creatine. Creatine is another supplement that has been really studied. There's been a ton of research done out there showing that it is also effective. But here's the catch when it comes to pre-workout supplements. A lot of these don't mention the quantity included of creatine in their supplements, but also, if you're just taking your pre-workout supplement 2 to 3 or even max 4 times per week, which is the average that most people do, you won't be reaping the benefits of creatine because creatine has to build up in your body. It has to be taken daily and at specific amounts. So again, since creatine is extremely cheap and you can find great qualities of it out there, why not take it separately? Another typical substance included in pre-workout supplements and talked about a lot are vitamin B related complexes. Now these, such for example niacin, have been speculated that they might increase blood flow to your muscles, but this doesn't mean that you'll also increase muscle mass. It just means that you'll get an extra pump after your workout on top of the pump that you'll already have. But other than that, there are no really important benefits to think about. Also, vitamins nowadays in synthetic form have been shown more and more to be less and less effective. This is why I prefer getting my vitamins from more natural sources, such as food, of course, but also when it comes to supplements, I prefer things such as green powders that come from, for example, broccoli powders, seaweed powders. You can get a mix of these. I like Total Nutri-Greens from myprotein.com. Again, I'm not related to these people. I don't gain a penny by mentioning their name. I just like their products a lot. They're extremely cheap and they've been studied by lab companies and they have been shown to have a really good quality of products. The last substance I'll be talking about that has been found pretty often in pre-workout supplements are amphetamine precursors. These are substances basically related to amphetamines and they have been either banned from FDA or they've been issued warnings because they can cause a lot more serious problems, especially to people with underlying heart issues. So you don't want to be flirting with things like these. They can first of all get you addicted. They can really mess up with your whole circadian rhythm. That's the natural rhythm, the way your body rests. They can mess up with your sleep, and they're generally not that safe to take. But why bother risking your health when you can just have a cup of coffee and some creatine, every day? So those were all my tips for today. I hope they help. I've included a blog post somewhere up here with the summary of the video and all the links mentioned in the video and some extra guidelines on the site. Check it out, click somewhere up there. And until next time, keep on